Hello there, everyone. Welcome to another commentary video on the LEGO Halloween 2022 stop motion extravaganza. This year it was kind of very much rushed together after LEGO Spider-Man because I got delayed a bit, just a bit. But anyway, so I made them like as the weeks went by, which wasn't the plan really. I was going to try and get them all out quickly, but because I had so much to do, and these first I had scripts for, so it took a while. But this first one, Wrong Turn, is a sequel to Chased from last year, and it's a bit better really. I've got Ethan voicing the Ginger, and I'm voicing the other two. And yeah, the driving was really cool to do. You can't see it now, but you'll see it in a second. I was moving the trees in the background and whatever else is in the background. Like there, I moved the car, but here, that shot there, I was moving the trees, and it looks really cool. And these scenes where the hood of the car is off, the roof of the car is off, then it's meant to be like inside, but you can actually see them. And there are some inconsistencies with it, which you'll see later on. This is the last bit of driving like this, I think, with the trees in the background, which is looks really cool. But yeah, I really wanted to try and add more of a focus on story to this one, and like length to this year's extravaganza. And I mean, for the first two, even the first three really, I think I absolutely achieved that. And the first two especially told I think a really cool story. Especially for like however long this is, like a 3-minute short, and Containment Breach is 2 minutes. I think especially for making them so quickly, I think I achieved quite a cool story. And I mean, I know Ethan said this one, Wrong Turn, is his favourite thing I've ever done, but I don't know if any of the other ones place that position for him. So comment below, Ethan, if that still is true. But you probably noticed while watching it and watching this video that the guy was in the background. Iago's just called him Mysterio, which is an appropriate name. This is the second time I used this, making it darker, like in the app. I should have swapped out the sky backgrounds for black like I would in other videos, but it still looks really cool. Probably the best like nighttime scene I've ever done. And that was the first skill, myself. So that was literally my sig fig. Decapitated is like how I kill a lot of characters. And the second kill, Ethan snapped his neck. I think it was quite a shock to my mum and sister when watching it. And this is meant to be like the like a bit of a callback to Chase with them running. And an off-screen kill, which Iago's wasn't too fond of, but oh well. And this is the best one, obviously, Containment Breach. Did a lot in this one. Did like my first proper animating with clay. You know, the clay and Lego combination. It looks really cool. But claymation's a lot more difficult than Lego animation. Absolutely. You'll see in a second there. Obviously it's falling down and stuff, and I struggled to make an actual figure for it, like a humanoid character, which I hopefully I'll be able to do at some point. But I think I've managed to make it really creepy in the sound effects as well. And that was Iago's there, killed off in the opening scene, which I think is pretty cool. So my dad was actually quite fond of that scene, and Iago's is voice acting. And now it's me and Ethan. Back again. Ethan's the one on the left, if you can tell from the voice difference between what you're hearing right now, and if you can, however way you can hear his voice in the background. But yeah, this is where is the most popular one, and it's the best one, probably best story and animation and stuff. It got like 1,000 views in 2 days, which is just absolutely insane. And sorry, and Iago says it's the best one. Ethan might say it's the best one, I don't know. I think it's my favourite one as well that I made. And that's the only opinion that matters, really. No. But yeah, I think it, the pacing and stuff I just got it down really nicely, and the animation. I've been trying to, like, with the arm movements and stuff, that's the best example there, actually, that part. I've been trying to, like, have more movements with less freeze frames overall, which is you know, you need freeze frames, otherwise it's just not, or you take, like, 12 pictures if you want a second of a still thing. So, but I was worried, actually, while making it, as I worry while making a lot of my animations, that it's just going to be, these non-horror parts are going to go on for too long, but I don't think they do, actually. Because I think when something's really good, it does kind of, a film or whatever is really good, the time really goes by quite quickly, or not always, but can. Like Lego Spider-Man, when I watched it with the premiere, just really went by quickly, which is kind of unfortunate, and partially. But this one's only like 4 minutes long or so, I believe. 4.5 minutes, I can't remember. But it's, I think I managed to tell quite a good story and, like, world building, I guess, with, like, talking to the boss here. Now we're about to get one of the best moments. I think it's, well, not Iagos' favourite moment. You know, he's like my main critic, really, Iagos. But I think it's probably his second favourite moment here, where Ross is walking around. I wish I made it move slower. That was a mistake. I could have very easily, but I didn't realise until it was too late, because I'd already taken apart the set to animate other stuff by the time I realised, for some reason. That's quite a cool moment. My mum was a bit shocked at that moment. And then it ends, and then he bangs on the glass. And now that's when the horror really starts, I think. I mean, I think Ethan did a great job, and Iagos, and me. I think we all did great jobs with this one. I think probably Ethan was probably the standout, actually. I can't remember, it's either Wrong Turn or this one, that he did it loads, but also had to do it quickly, I think. But now here's the best kill I've ever done. That was so much fun to animate. That's it's like the first clay, blood, and red studs effect thing. And I was worried this one actually looked great. You know, it happens a lot, but it does look good when he kills or possesses whatever Ethan's character was called. I've forgotten. In here, I do hope this jump scare got someone. I think it got my nephew who's 6. So yeah, but that's the best one. And now, but this is probably, well, I don't know if, well, I'm just going off of what Iagos said, which is, and this is the least popular one by that logic. But I like it. My family likes it. That title card wasn't actually in the original video, but I added it in so people would like know, because the other two did have title cards. It's just consistency. But I think it's funny with the brutally, and you got to remember they're trick or treaters, so they're children. I know they're like the same height as this pumpkin head guy here, but they are meant to be trick or treaters, with the happy music and the kind of over the top blood effects. I think it's fun, funny. Perhaps my sense of humour differs from Mr. Iagos's. In that case, just, you know, everyone has their own taste, I guess. But yeah, this was meant to be longer, but I feared that it would really start to get old after I did too much. That part made my mum laugh, and my family laugh several times. But so it was meant to be longer, and I think it's about 2 minutes. As short this one is. But it was meant to be longer, but you'll see when it's meant to be like a party when there's loads in them at the end. It's just like, okay, let's kill them all off quickly, because I liked how that kill looks actually a lot, but because so it didn't drag on for too long and the music was already ending. I already repeated it once, but I think this is probably the best kill of the short. It just brutally stabs him loads. As a Jedi, I think, oh, I have a lightsaber. And now, There we go. Big, just brutally murdering everyone. Well, not brutally, really. And these are meant to be like the 3 Samuel L. Jacksons, because I realised I had 3 of them. 3 of him. So I thought it would be quite funny, but I don't know if anyone really noticed it. And double Batman. And this guy doesn't die because he's not Lego. So, and I didn't want to ruin the figure either, because some of my figures are kind of, they've got like red stains on them from the clay. But that's what Yagos gave the best skill, which I think is probably the second best skill. And but I was slash or treating that. I'm quite fond of Graveyard Ghosts, I must be honest. I made it quickly in a day, or well, 2 days, because faced some technical difficulties. I had to restart. But I think I managed to get it over a minute long, which is what I want to do for a lot of my videos. Aside from my last one, obviously, which is different. But I think it's quite a cool concept idea. I think it's filmed quite nicely and everything. It's just, I think it's just the length. It's like kind of return. I think it's just like lower quality really, because there's no script, no dialogue in it. I mean, Such a Treat's a bit different, I think. But I think I do really like it, to be honest. Especially this part now is running. I think I got it to look quite good. And the twist is a reference to the movie Dead of Night, which was kind of an inspiration for a different one I was going to make for this extravaganza, but never ended up doing. So yeah, thanks for watching this other commentary video. I'll have another one for a video that hasn't come out yet in 2 weeks' time, I believe. And next week will be a updated room tour, because I changed it. So yeah, happy late Halloween, I guess. And bye-bye.